Welcome to another episode of Book on the Street with musical artists Susanna Silva and Matt Belmont at Casa Lola live in Caterham.
Never mind for your worries and your woe. You don't walk this path alone. Take the diamonds that you stole, start a new life in another part of town where your world keeps spinning round and you're aching hard ground. Spinning at the sun, thinking about leaving this place, 'cause there's nothing to see.
I'm here with Matt Belmont now at Casa Lola in Caterham. Hello, Matt.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Now, you are obviously been performing here at Casa Lola. Have you performed here before?
I performed here probably 2 or 3 times before, yeah. It's always a really nice little venue, actually, and they really support music, so it's great.
Tell me what you like about it most.
The reception of the crowd, actually, because I don't play at many restaurants, and when I do, you tend to find that the crowd will be very, very quiet and subdued, and they're having their meals and they're chatting, and they might clap every now and again. But here, I don't know what they put in the drinks, but for some reason they get a little bit rowdier, which is nice. Yeah, I like that.
And you're obviously going to get them all up and dancing later?
I hope so. Yeah. That is the aim of the game, definitely. Yeah, hopefully I'll learn some moves myself.
Now, I detect an accent. Whereabouts are you from, Matt?
Originally from Sunderland, northeast England, so miles away, basically. I'm lost.
And are you down south, down in London? Now you're based in London. Are you down here to make your big break? What's the reason for it?
Yeah, that is it really. It's to make the best possible go of my kind of career in the music industry, because Sunderland's great. It's actually, the northeast got a good little live music scene. The problem is nobody outside of the area really pays attention to it, so it's a bit of a struggle. Whereas London is kind of where it's at really. I work as a songwriter during the week, and I was living in Leeds after Sunderland, and I was finding that I was coming to London for songwriting sessions, and the nature of that game is that it goes on late into the night, and so when I'm going, sorry guys, got to go, my train's at 6 or whatever, it just wasn't working. So I made the move, and I've not really looked back. I've not regretted it.
Yeah, but behind the scenes now, earlier on we were enjoying a coffee earlier, and you were mentioning to me about an open mic night as well that you have as well up in London. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, I run an open mic night in Tooting, so bottom of the Northern Line, and it's a beautiful venue. It's called Tooting Tram and Social. It's a former tram shed, so that means basically it was a maintenance shed. They used to drive trams in and lift them up and do work on them, so you can imagine how big it is. And it's just a really great live music venue and a really, really cool atmosphere, and they put live music on 7 nights a week. So
music is your life, evidently, isn't it? And you're promoting this night of the open mic night. You'll be singing, you're songwriting. What time do you have for social life?
Well, it's actually I try and be as social as I can when I work. So I feel like I get a little bit of a social life in there. I meet a lot.
Any girlfriends?
I do have one girlfriend, yes, singular.
You want to mention her name? I'm sure she'd love her.
She'll be very important. Her name's Sula. Yeah, Sula. Yeah.
Hello, Sula. I'm sure you're promoting him as well, wherever you are. Hello to you out there.
Some tweets, yeah. She always retweets my tweets. Yeah.
Oh, she's helping to promote you as well. Now, just tell our listeners and our audience, obviously we're on Brooklands Radio, but also heavily plugged on BBC Radio with the show now all across the UK. Tell us a little bit about where you see yourself and where you'd want to go with your music. You mentioned about trying now really hard in the music industry. Is it a case of you being seen at the right place at the right time?
I think so, yeah, and I find that kind of these days you've got to play live a lot. You've got to hone your live craft, because that is the best way to connect with real fans and get a connection with fans that's going to last a long time. But at the same time, you've got to be everywhere. You've got to be on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. You've got to be releasing music. So yeah, it's hard to kind of work out where to direct your attention. The best, which area is the most effective, so I just try and be everywhere. But yeah, the aim is to get the music out there as much as possible, and hopefully be noticed, and eventually be playing to big crowds, and it's all about kind of.
That is your goal. What is what are you hoping now? If you got signed, what are you hoping? Obviously, you want to go into big shows, but what are you seeing for the future for you? Where can we find you? Is one thing. Where can we find you? Is there a website for Matt?
Yeah, it's just mattbelmont.com, so www.mattbelmont.com. That's MattBelmont.
So you've already got that platform there. You've got a website, you've got an open mic night, and you're out there already. But thank you so much for coming down here to Casa Lola, and we're really pleased. And possibly Brooke on the Street might be down in Tooting as well, then, at your venue there.
Yeah. Well, I did invite you down, and I'll be very, very, very.
I haven't turned him down. Don't worry.
Invitation.
I'll be down there most probably, Matt. Thank you very much, and we're looking forward to you tasting one of Casa Lola's meals tonight.
Yes. I've had. I have cheated because I've had their meals before, but that's making me very excited about having them again because they're really beautiful food here. So
Vegetarian tasty. I'm looking forward to that. I might try and taste that with you later. Looking forward to it. Thank you. Hello, Rosberg. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you.
Now, this is a wonderful night you're promoting here at Casa Lola. You've got some great artists on. Tell us a little bit about what started this off, what triggered this off, because I think you managed to find these buskers out on the street. Is that right?
Yeah. Well, having the restaurant, we had the restaurant for about a year. You see, I always wanted to have a live music thing every month. So, you see, I just went one Sunday walking in London, and, I've just seen these guys with amazing talent singing on the streets. And I say, I just asked one of them, would you be interested in singing on a restaurant? The first one say yes, and then, all of a sudden, it's just been going on. Every time I see one singing on the streets, I just ask them, would you like to sing in this restaurant? And that's how it started.
So you're like a talent scout in your own right, really, going out and finding talent for your own restaurant. You're like the Simon Cowell of the restaurants of the tapas world, are you not?
Well, we are, very small bank account, but yeah, that's what I tried. So, it's just giving them a chance. If the guys are good, why not? Plus, if we have people in the restaurant, you never know, who's coming to the restaurant. So.
Of course. Now, you're giving a lot of exposure to some really great artists here on the night. And, we have been speaking to them. And Matt has been saying, obviously, he's going off to Nashville to perform. We've got Susanna, and she's touring as well in Germany. Now, these are really fantastic artists that you've managed to get here for the show. What are we looking for the future for Casa Lola? Are we looking for more nights that you're going to be promoting here in your restaurant?
Yeah. Our aim is to do it at least twice a month. And as I say, there so many artists in the streets in London that they're so willing to go, and because they just want a chance to sing in a restaurant. As soon as you ask them, they will go and say yes. So we're trying to promote that every at least twice a month. We done it this month in May. We're gonna do it in June again. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how popular it gets.
And while the sun is shining, are we going to see some chairs out here on the pavement possibly, and maybe the buskers will be out busking as well out here?
Yeah, well, that's what we aim. We're trying to arrange with the local council, to do more festivals now that the weather is getting good and everything like that. So apparently they're going to do 2 or 3 times a month a festival on the streets. So that will be very good, for the guys, to do on a Saturday, even outside.
Absolutely, we're looking forward to that. Now, you mentioned that you went out into London and you saw these buskers out there and you brought them into your restaurant. Now, these entertainers, they've obviously got their own tracks and they're performing, and they've obviously got their tracks on iTunes. Are we looking to having more downloads then? Is that what you're doing, encouraging more people to download their music?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, we had Matt a few times already. And a lot of people have asking, where are you going to bring in Matt back? Because his music is very good, and he actually told us that he has a few downloads from customers from our restaurant that actually liked him. So what we want is give them opportunity. People like what they hear. I'm pretty sure at least half of our clients will go and download their music. That's what we're aiming to.
Well, that's what we're looking forward to. Thank you very much, Rosberg. We are really looking forward to some more nights with Casa Lola, with Brooke on the street, evidently. And we're looking forward to that great cocktail as well you're going to be giving out later as well. And your great meal on your menu. What is the most popular meal on the menu at the moment at Casa Lola?
Well, we go a mixture of Portuguese and Spanish going on. And it seems very popular right now. And we do a skewer, which is, a Portuguese dish. And we do it in a restaurant. and it's one of the most popular. You go different kind of you go chicken, beefs, and fish, and it's the most popular dish in the restaurant.
What about for Matt? Now he's a vegetarian. What can you offer vegetarians at Casa Lola?
Oh, we got a good selection of vegetarian dishes, and we also have for Matt we got a nice vegetarian dish. It's already in the oven waiting.
And he's going to try it out for us later, isn't he? We're going to hear what his views are on your vegetarian meal later.
Yeah, I hope so. Yes, he already asked me for it.
Oh, has he? He's hungry probably with that performance. Thank you very much, Rosberg. We're looking forward again to Casa Lola again and for Brooke on the Street. Thank you very much. I'm here with Matt now after he's just played his last set, and we're here to find out what he thinks about the food at Casa Lola.
Perks of the job, yeah, perks of the job.
What have we got, Matt, for us today?
I've had a brief description. It looks and smells amazing. I think it's bruschetta over here with tomato, spinach and chili. This is some kind of sea salted peppers. Avocado and tomato salad, and I'm not a chef here by the way, I'm literally looking and I'm saying what I see, and mushrooms with chili I think.
But tell me, why have you picked vegetarian? Is this something you do because you don't like meat, or is it a personal choice? Or
Yeah, it's kind of a life choice that I made. It just happened about a year and a half ago. I'd always eaten meat, and I was from a meat eating family. And I started kind of being really turned off by eating meat. It was just a personal thing. I don't judge anyone else for it, but it wasn't appetizing for me anymore. So
well, this looks amazing food. So do tuck in and let us know what you think.
Try the bruschetta.
Tasty? What's the verdict on that bruschetta?
The perfect amount of garlic. I've never eaten on camera before. Self-conscious.
You look like you're really enjoying that.
Yeah.
Thumbs up on that one.
Definitely, yeah. Lovely.
Okay, let's try some of the peppers here.
Okay.
Now, peppers always frighten me, because I never know whether they're going to be hot or not.
Yeah, well, I've got an Indian girlfriend, so she cooks me very hot food. So I used to be...
So you're used to it?
Yeah, exactly.
You're not scared?
Well, that's a bold statement to make before the first bite, we'll see. That's tasty, yeah. It's good. Really good.
Not too spicy?
It's a bit spicy. It's getting spicier as the moments pass.
Well, look, we've got a cocktail here. We've got a cocktail here for you to try. Perhaps you want to go for that now? Now, what is this cocktail about? This is their popular cocktail at Casa Lola.
Yeah, as I was playing, I saw them serve up an espresso martini, and I thought I've got to have one of those. It looks amazing, so I'm going to try this. The perfect combination is bruschetta, garlic, and coffee, I've heard. That is good.
Can you get the flavour of coffee out over the vodka?
Yeah, it's really coming through nicely. It's not kind of... I've had a few where they put too much vodka in and it's just like... It looks the right colour, but then it doesn't taste good. That's good.
Brilliant. Okay, and we've got something here that's like an avocado type dish, a little bit of salads and some mushrooms. Tuck into those and tell me what you think of those. So would this be like a side dish to all of these other things?
I think so, yeah. I mean, what do I know? I'm a musician, but it tastes good. It tastes very good, yeah. This has got olive oil on, but it tastes fresh. And I'm the sort of person who could just drink cupfuls of olive oil. I love olive oil, so. It's good.
That looks delicious. Okay.
I mean, I'm not just saying this because I'm on camera and working here tonight. The restaurant's packed. It's always packed, so there's a reason why.
Are they garlicky, those mushrooms? Are they garlicky?
No, they're like the flavour of the mushrooms really coming out. The mushrooms aren't my favourite thing, so it's not my favourite of the dishes, but it is nice, and I normally wouldn't order or eat mushrooms, so I'll have another bite, so it's good.
Well, I think the verdict is that Casa Lola's done extremely well with their starters here tonight on the vegetarian side. Matt totally agrees. Thank you very much, Matt, for giving us that tasting.
No animals were harmed. No animals were harmed.
Do enjoy the rest of your night, and we're looking forward to hearing the rest of your set this evening. Thank you very much.